this is. Zero martial training. This is Joe, Zero Martial Training. We're still looking at some pressure points. They're not absolutely necessary, but if it helps you with your attack, it's a point that hurts more, creates more reaction. Why not attack it viciously? So we'll look into a little bit of these pressure points and danger zones that you can exploit and try to protect yourself from. All right, so we're going to go through the body from top to bottom. So some major targets that you can use to your benefit. So to deliver more pain and stuff like that. So we can start with the temple. Hit that hard enough, the person could die. It hurts a lot. You can dig your knuckle into it. That hurts. We can even lose the side of the head here. So if you go like this, you can just grind that in. That helps with where the head goes, the body goes. Really use pain to get them, because the body will always try to leave pain. So when you're trying to control somebody, that's a good way to, improve your ability to control them by using pain. All right, so then we can go down to the jaw triangle. So we can go from the bottom of the ear to the point of the jaw down to this mustache line. So basically, if you hit this mustache line, you can knock them out quite easily. These are basically knockout points. All right, you basically want to dislocate the jaw slightly, and once that's done, then you've knocked the person out. All right, and we can do this line here as well, down through here, through the carotid. If you chop that carotid artery, that disrupts the blood flow to the brain, which is an immediate knockout. So that's an easy one. Use your edge of hand. You can even get an elbow in there. Whatever, if it's there, go for it. So another major point is the throat. All right, if you crush that trachea, your cells from breathing. It's usually a kill type shot. We even got some ones here. So right in this little pocket here, if you use two fingers, preferably, go in and down, that creates a great deal of pain. Just another way to control a person. You can even grab them by the collarbone, just down. That's going to create pain. You want to go in behind the collarbone and down. That's going to cause a lot of pain. Right down through the center of your chest, you can really grind your knuckle into there. That's going to create some pain. It's good when you're on the ground, especially. Dig your knuckle into it. It's going to create a reaction. If you need to reposition yourself, digging just into the ribs themselves, you can use different positions with your knuckles in that. Grinding down with your elbow, again, if you're on the ground in that. But it's just a way to create a reaction, get someone to move. All right. Then we can look at the arm. So right behind the elbow here, there's this pressure point. If you push on it, you'll be able to feel it, instant pain. So because of this, I choose not to do elbows like this. I saw a video, I don't know if anybody saw it, but the guy did a spinning elbow and he hit the guy in the head right here and his arm completely dislocated. All right. So you put enough pressure on this, that's basically your dislocation button. All right, if you have someone in an arm bar and you press that, or you grind on it with the edge of your elbow, that's gonna create that. So you want to, I do not elbow like this, I elbow forward, across, up, down. So avoid that. And right here in the muscle, there's a pressure point. You can use that, so again, just to create pain. So instead of me elbowing this way, which would cause pain, possible dislocation, I prefer to attack with this side, right? This is the hard part. Yes, if you can get it directly, perfectly on that, yes, you do have all this support back here, which is fine, but just the risk here is too high. So you can come up with it, across with it, you can stab with it, and this stab works great right along the ribs here. It hurts incredibly. And with stabbing, you can stab here, causes a great deal of pain and disruption. All right, so then we can move down. You got the belly button, about 2 fingers down. You can hit here. So it's best to hit down. And what's going to happen is that you're going to piss and shit yourself, basically. So if you're mad at someone and you just want to embarrass them, that's a good place to hit. They're going to avoid all internals. All right. And another real bad one, which most people aren't aware of, it's the pelvic bone. Right. So if you pushed on top of it and down, that's a great deal of pain. And a great way to get that, so A lot of people, when they go for the groin, they go upwards to crush upwards, but you can actually go inwards and down. And that's going to cause so much pain, possibly break it, and that's the worst possible one you can break. And even if you want to use it to protect yourself from a female attacking female, yeah, you can just do a direct strut. You can, just anything that directly on that, it's going to cause a great deal of pain, and yeah, you'll be walking away. All right, so moving further down, so we got our Charlie horse spots. So the best way to find that is just stand tall, fingers down, right where your fingers go, that is your Charlie horse. So you can attack that with a kick, a knee, doesn't really matter. Best way for me, I'd say, is the knee, like not the upward knee, but more the dart knee, and that would just devastate the person right down. All right, and then we got some pressure points around the knee. So just on the inside here, there's like kind of the muscle bulge right down in here. You can find it pretty easily. Grabbing them there, digging your thumb in, punching it, dropping a knee, kicking there. Anywhere around here too. It's just this knee area is kind of a weak spot. So, if we look down at the shin, there's a certain point on the shin that will cause pain. And when you look at the shin is wide this way. If you like a piece of like a 2x4 kind of thing. So this side here is the sharp side. So if you're going to kick with it, you want to hit with this part. Avoid kicking with this. You see a lot of MMA guys, they end up with broken legs. So then we move through. We got the calf kicks. I've seen a lot of stuff going on in MMA with this. Really just destroys the muscle. You can't step on walking it anymore. Just feel around and then you can feel that point. It really just hurts immediately. And with the shin, as far as the striking point, we want to hit on this side where the shin bone is flat. That flat part, it's quite easily broken. Not a lot of pressure needed all throughout down to the ankle. If you want to attack this, you're really just going to be doing drop downs like that or down like that. You can get a quick break. And just the top of the foot, these bones are very fragile, so stomping down will easily destroy those. All right, so those are some of the major pressure points that you can use. Remember these, practice them, be aware of them. Check yourself through your body. Best way to teach yourself is to feel them. If you have a partner willing to go through the pain, do that to them as well. These are just easy targets to find, increases the pain of your strikes. If it hurts from pushing, it's going to hurt from smashing. So just use those to your advantage.